my lovely viewer. I welcome you to the PrimeLearn website. My name is Nkanze Marion. I'm here to take you through Mathematics Primary 4. Our theme, which is measurements. Our topic is length, mass, and capacity. Then we have the subtopic. Our subtopic is operations on standard units of length. This is lesson 17 with you, my dear viewer, and it has a lesson title which is subtraction of centimeters and millimeters. My dear viewer, before we go any further, let's first remind ourselves about subtraction of whole numbers. My dear viewer, we have here a number. Subtract 11 from 21. My dear viewer, our big number there is 21, and we are going to subtract 11 from 21. What do we get? We are free to arrange our number vertically. Then we also include the subtraction symbol. We can also subtract that number horizontally, so long as you include the symbol, which is for subtraction. Now let's subtract our number vertically. We have 21 and we have 11. Then we have our symbol for subtraction. Having finished arranging our number vertically, we also have to know the place values that those numbers are having. We are having 1 minus 1 under the place value of ones. Then we have 2 minus 1 under the place value of tens. Then we have our symbol for subtraction. Let's start subtracting. And we are going to start with the place value of ones. And under there we are having 1 minus 1, which is 0. Then we go to the next place value, which is tens. And under tens, we are having 2 minus 1. And my dear viewer, if you subtract 1 from 2, you get 1. And our final answer is going to be 10. My dear viewer, I welcome you back from that reminder. In this lesson 17, we are going to learn about subtraction of centimeters and millimeters. My dear viewer, before we start subtracting meters and millimeters, we have to know the following. Now, we have to know the units given. After knowing the units given, we have also to know the numbers which they have given us, also following their place values. We have also to know the symbol to be used. Remember, we are subtracting. We have also to include our symbol. Then after that, there we shall be able to subtract our centimeters and millimeters. My dear viewer, let's have our first example. Our first example goes, subtract 77 centimeters, 01 millimeters from 99 centimeters, 04 millimeters. My dear viewer, that is our number. Now what we are going to do first is to write the units given. We are having the centimeters on the left hand and we are having millimeters on the right hand. After that, the next step is to arrange those numbers vertically and following their place values. Let's now write the numbers given under millimeters. Under millimeters, we are having 04 and 01. Then under centimeters, we are having 99 and 77. Those numbers, if you look at them, they are having two place values. We have ones and tens. Then we have to include also our symbol, which is a subtraction symbol or a minus symbol. Then after that, we have to draw our bar for equals. Then what we are going to do next is to start subtracting our numbers. And what we are going to first deal with is the millimeters under the place value of ones. It is what we are going to start with. Then under the place values of ones, we are having 4 minus 1. My dear viewer, 4 minus 1, we get 3. And then we got the next place value. In the next place value, which is tens, we are having 0 minus 0. And the answer there is 0. Then now, let's again shift and we go to the next unit, which is centimeters. And under centimeters, we are also going to first do with the place value of ones. Under the place value of ones, we are having 9 minus 7. My dear viewer, 9 minus 7, we get 2. Then we go to the next place value, which is tens. And under tens, we are having 9 minus 7. And 9 minus 7, my dear viewer, we get 2. Which means under centimeters, the answer we have got is 22. Now, we read our final answer as 22 centimeters, 0.3 millimeters. Let's have the second example. We have our second example. We are having that number on the screen. They have given us the units up. We have the centimeters and the millimeters. Under centimeters, we are having 61 and 21, which means we are going to subtract 21 from 61. Then under millimeters, we are having 0.905, which means we are going to subtract 0.5 from 0.9. Then we are having also our symbol for subtraction on the left hand. Now, my dear viewer, if you look at those figures given or the digits given, we have those digits are having these place values. We have the digits under the place value of ones and the digits under the place value of tens. Now let's start subtracting. Let's first subtract the millimeters. Under millimeters, we are also going to first do with the place value of ones. Under place value of ones, we are having 9 minus 5. My dear viewer, 9 minus 5, we get 4. Then we go to the next place value, which is tens. And there, the digits or the numbers they have given us are 0 minus 0. And my dear viewer, 0 minus 0, we get 0. And our answer under millimeters, we are having 0.4. Let's go to the next unit, which is centimeters. Under centimeters, we are having the place value of ones and tens. And let's first deal with the place value of ones. And under there, we are having 1 minus 1. My dear viewer, 1 minus 1, we get 0. We write our 0. Then we go to the next place value, which is tens. And under tens, we are having 6 minus 2. My dear viewer, 6 minus 2, we get 4. Which means our answer there under centimeters, we are having 40. Now we go and we read our final answer as 40 centimeters, 0.4 millimeters. My dear viewer, hope you have been following and you have learned something in this lesson 17. Remember, we have been learning about subtracting centimeters and millimeters. And we said that what you have to first put in mind is, first identify those units given, the units given, then look at the numbers or the digits given. Also consider their place values. Arrange those numbers vertically, following their place values for easy subtraction. You also have to include the symbol for subtraction. Don't again write addition instead of subtraction. You have to follow you have to follow the symbol. Then after that, you start subtracting like the way we did. You deal with a unit by a unit. Then after that, you find the final answer. My dear viewer, thank you so much for learning with me. Now, to prove me right that you have learned something, I have prepared for you a lesson test. My dear viewer, let's meet in the next lesson. In our next lesson, which is lesson 18, we shall learn about subtracting centimeters and millimeters involving word statements. Don't miss that lesson. I'm there waiting for you. I remind your teacher, Nkanze Marion, who has been taking you through Mathematics Primary 4.